Alright, 18:57 p.m. So I'm going to do a comparison vid. Wildlife of Star Wars Field Guide versus Star Wars Bestiary Volume 1. So right off the bat, they're both embossed. This one's got scales. This I am going to fully cover. I've already done it in the past, but I want to redo it in 4K. I'll do that when I hit 700 vids in this playlist, which will be in a short time. So there's the back of this. This was a fun book to go through the first time. It's from Chronicle Books. This one is shorter and has embossment, but just, mild embossment. The front is from Insight Editions. So you have Chronicle Books and Insight Editions. So they're two different sizes, obviously. But the presentation of these is really good, too. So, yeah. Literally open them up, and it's just, two different spreads for it. This one has a size chart that goes all the way to the back. I wish I could just get the full poster for this. Like, that'd be really nice. And what else was there? Let me see. A lot of comparisons with this. Like this one, the page length is another one. I think this is only 140 something. Oh no, it's 178. This one's just 194. So this is 20 pages more, which is pretty interesting. Yeah, weight wise, yeah, this one's the heavier one. But when you look at art and stuff through this, like Wildlife has way better art, and there's your contents for this. And then for this, with its contents, is, it takes a while to get to the contents. There we go. More contents. So, actually, 2 pages worth of content. 4 total of contents to go through. And I've already covered this book already, so I'm just going through like little tidbits of information. You have sketches through this, and full colors as well. Play. Thank you. And through this, it's just, your introductions. And with this, you get planet information, terrain, species, language, atmosphere, points of interest, and what planet it's on. With this, it just introduces land environments, and then it just jumps right into it. You get your names, you get shots of the creature itself, you get a small bio. So yeah, there's a massive difference between the two of these. And then out of these, the page numbering is a lot better. This one, it's a lot smaller. But if I had to pick like between the two of these, I don't know. I mean, for being 20 something years, what is this, 2001? So yeah, 24 years old. This is aged really well. Like art wise, like it's gorgeous. It's very, very gorgeous. Like you get beautiful sketches, amazing, amazing artwork out of this. And more detail versus the Bestiary. Like the Bestiary will give you X amount of details and shit. Whereas, or no, it's not X amount of details. It's summary paragraphs. Whereas this gives you a lot more for your it's more bang for your buck, to be honest. So yeah, and this goes much deeper into things. Whereas the Bestiary, you get your summary paragraph and then little notations from, what the hell's his name? B8T5. And it's nice. I like them both. They're both good. I'm glad I own both of these. Though, if I had to pick, and given time frame, because this is only 2001 here, remember that, and this is 2024, so 23 years difference, which is aged better, and that's Wildlife of Star Wars. Just hands down, like in terms of layout and details, yeah, that has aged a lot. This is more combining things and going from there. You know, you get your summary paragraphs. They're okay, but I would like to know more. You know, if I want to know, like, bigger details about whatever, let me just crack this open to some page. If I want to know more about, there we go, Naboo of the Abyss. If I want to know planet information, I know where the terrain is, what it's got, the species and what it has, its language, its atmosphere, and its points of interest. That's cool. And then you get a paragraph that you can really read versus small paragraph there. Because if you have bad eyesight, that's going to hurt where you're going to have to zoom in. You're like, oh, what's that say? Okay. Whereas this, it's really big and blown up, and you can like, wow, I can read that. And I get greeted with colorful pictures. Ain't that fun? Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, are they both good? Yes, they are both great books. Are they good introductions for Star Wars? Definitely. If you only want to know the animals and shit and the wildlife, yeah, these are the two books to get. There's also Galaxy of Creatures to look at. There's also the D20 books for alien species and stuff. But which of these is going to win in a versus match? If we're going by size, this wins. If we're going by design, this wins. If we're going by information, they both win. But this just by a hair more because it has more detailing on the locations. If you wanted a more compact version that's not going to take up a lot of space, Bestiary Volume 1 is your friend. If you wanted to get both of these, go for it. This is really worth it. They're both worth it, easily. But if I had to pick between the two, I would go with Wildlife because it's got more information. It's bigger. You can see everything more. This is just more up to date digital work and stuff. Barely any like pencil sketches. Like they're sketches, but they're not pencils. They're all digital, and it's kind of sad. I like my hand drawn shit more. So yeah, and I've reviewed both these books. This will be the third time I've covered this thing. Second, I've gone through this. What are takeaways from these two books? Well, both are missing information on different creatures because 2001, 2024. I don't know what's going to be in volume 2 or if they're doing a volume 3 or if this is going to be a one-off deal. That happens. It does happen. Just saying. This only contains everything that's current, which is kind of sad. There's a lot of creatures missing and shit. Whereas this is more covering up to just Phantom Menace. Now, if they had waited till after Revenge of the Sith and then put this out, it would have been a lot better. But honestly, like for putting this out just after or before Phantom Menace is still good. Like it's still a good book. It's not bad at all. It's really not. It's aged well. This will age well in time as well. So see how that goes. But like which cover is more appealing? If we're gonna go by cover appeal, you got Bestiary Volume 1, which is really nice. It's basic presentation. And then you have... Oof, come on. Fold, open. Thank you. Wildlife, which is just scales, which is really pretty. And it's a texture thing. So if you like textured books, this is really good for you. Who has the better artwork? Field Guide. Easily. Because you got Terrell Whitlatch and Bob Carew. Terrell's really good. I love his style. Or whoever. I don't know. I don't pay attention to gender anymore. I'm like him, them, whatever. Fuck it. Anywho, if you don't like Star Wars, you're not going to like these books. If you're a bestiary fiend and you like to collect this kind of shit for your collection because you like creatures and shit, you should get both these books. They're good additions for your collection. If you find them to be Intimidating? Well, I get that. I can understand. It's a lot because 194 versus 178. Yeah, that's kind of intimidating reading wise. I get that, but you can read it in increments. Um, do I regret buying these? Hell no. When I saw this on eBay, I had to have it, and that was probably 5, 7 years ago, and then I just got this a few months ago on a luck deal at Books a Million, so that was nice. Last one there too. So happy about that. Or next to last. That's right. Um, if you don't like Disney or Lucasfilm because they ruined your childhood, you're not gonna like these at all. So if these are both great. They both have their issues. This one lacks a lot more. I mean, for one, to have 178 pages, at least it has a decent amount of stuff to it. Whereas this one has more, but still missing stuff. You know how it goes. But if I had to pick a definitive winner here for detailing, it's going to be Wildlife. Like, I like the Bestiary. I really, truly do. It has its information. It's up to date. It's much more. It's more detailed, obviously. But if we're talking art and planetary shit, Wildlife takes the win. So that's what I got for these. And the artwork for each one is unique. Like, I love it. Like, you get cross sections here, like that. And then inside for, you don't get cross sections in this. Nah, you just get sketches and then full color deals. Kind of sad about that. You'd think they would include, cross sections, but no, not really, which is a bummer. So, yeah. Are they worth it? Definitely. But if you don't feel that way, that's totally fine too. So, I'm going to get off here, upload this. I'm going to work on eating some food and doing some slideshows. So you'll see those pop up intermittently as well. And I will catch y'all on the flip side. Till next time, like and subscribe for thoughts and prayers.